Hi everyone, I'm Deb Kais with Stampin' on the Hill, and I wanted to bring to you some techniques. So I'm hoping that we're going to have a series of techniques, but the first one, let's just start with very, very basic stamping. So stamps, ink, and paper, very simple. We're going to start with a monochromatic technique, and monochrome is, of course, one color. And we can pair it with white or black, or sometimes people will pair it with a gray or something equally neutral. But today we're going to use, let me flip the camera down here and show you. I'm going to use Flirty Flamingo as my one color, and we're going to use the Artistically Inked stamp set. So let's just hop in here and I'll show you what we've got going on here. I'm going to use the, pop this ink open a second while I'm waiting here. All right, so I'm going to use the big flower in the stamp set, and I'm going to ink it up, and then I'm going to stamp it off. So we're going to pull in a piece of paper here. I think I'm going to twist it around. I want to use most of it, but it's okay if it goes off the side. So that's that. And so what I'm showing or trying to show is that you can get varying degrees of color or depth of color by stamping off and using full strength ink. So I'm going to use the Thanks. You'll notice that I've got stamps on both sides of my block because it's simpler for me that way. So I'm going to use full strength Thanks on here. That about there, if I can make it straight. And then I'm going to fill that in with the trio of little flowers. And again, I'm going to stamp them off first, and we'll spin them around. This is kind of going off the edge of my paper too. Stamp off, and I'm going to spin this around some. And stamp off again. I'm going to put this about here. Okay, I'm happy with that. Then all we're going to do is bring in a little bit larger piece of Flirty Flamingo cardstock to layer that on top of. And we will layer that on a basic white card base. And although it's not glued together, you get the idea. And then I also have to show you another card example. And I'll kind of show you what I did with this one. I used this longer stamp here, and I stamped it diagonally several times across the basic white cardstock. And I did that all in full strength. And then I matted it again with, I forgot to mention the color I'm using. This is Misty Moonlight. So I layered it with Misty Moonlight behind it, and then I did the greeting. I cut the ends out with the Banners Pick a Punch, and I layered that together. And then I don't know if you can see that I put dimensionals under there. So it pops it up just a little bit, gives it a little more dimension. And of course I could have centered it, but I kind of liked it better off-centered. So that's what I have to show you today. Swap this back here. And I'm hoping that you will leave comments as to whether or not this is going to be a good thing, showing these techniques. So until next time, thanks for watching.